Finally gonna get back on the road today.
Well, we have something to finally look at.
Yeah.
It's been kind of brown and drab and kind of not really a lot to see when we're on the road.
And you've been busy. You can tell she's got a beautiful Florida tan.
I do. We bit the bullet, and after 4 years of no vacation, we decided we are out of here.
You know, farmers can take vacations.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can. We
Yeah.
can. It's a little challenging, and the crew that watched over the estate did a fantastic job.
So there.
So, yay, we're all refreshed and ready for Wisconsin.
So we are going to get in my mobile, which I just cleaned.
Quit hitting me. I'm
sorry.
shaking the camera. See, right away, elder abuse. Look at this. I come back relaxed.
I keep punching her.
And then the camera jiggles.
All right, we're going to get in the car and we're going to blow this
Pop stand.
pop stand. You bet.
Yes, we're going to blow the pop stand, and this is our first spring episode of Name That Road. Woohoo! Okay, now,
What we are going to do.
we're here.
You don't like this, but I'm going to give people a clue. Mary doesn't like it when I try to help people out and give them clues about where we are.
We hope you enjoyed our ride now that it's over.
Okay, this is what I'm going to tell them. We are in the southern part of the county, and that's all I'll tell them, okay?
I'll let her get by with it this time.
Southern part of the county,
And we're going to go north.
And we're going to go north, yeah. So, this is a late April day, so things are going to be blooming in places, and that'll be nice, I hope. And if you have not watched this show before, what are we doing, Mary?
We are on Name That Road, and we are going to take you on a drive, and you have to watch the entire program.
Yes.
Because at the end, we try to get you lost at the beginning, and at the end, we have the grand reveal. Yay!
Yes, when we tell you where we are.
Absolutely. So you have to watch the entire program to the end. And then Nancy also gives us directions so that you can find where we're at.
Right. They always tell you. So you can get in your car or truck or your motorcycle or your golf cart or whatever and, drive our route.
I don't know if I do the golf cart thing.
People do.
Well, but not all roads are approved for side-by-side or four-wheeler operation unless you are driving between your farms. And a lot of people are breaking that rule, and they're supposed to stay off Highway 53 too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get those pretty flowers.
I got it right away. We got to get flowers.
Yes.
They're so pretty.
They
Aren't
are.
they? And mine don't even have heads on them yet. They're working on it though.
We are in the south part of the county. That's why.
There we go.
They're a little ahead of us.
And now we are driving.
We are zooming down the road here. So
Do a little camera.
down the road here. So
Do a little camera adjustment. Make sure that we're not too crooked. But Nancy, I feel really good about things because we've gotten rain lately.
Yes.
This stuff that comes out of the sky.
Yeah. Something we didn't see much of last year.
No, we didn't hardly see any rain last year at all. And now we've got the dandelions are coming on. So I think we've got some, pretty solid indicators that spring is
Sprung
upon us.
Yeah. And I'm just hoping that people are not out there fixating on the dandelions and, I've got dandelions on my lawn, I got to run out there and spray them. Give the birds and the bees a break. The dandelions are really the first thing that the bees and other insects have to feed on in the spring.
Well, and if you remember a few years back, we had a entomologist specialist, a pollinator person, Karen Jokala, came and actually talked to us about what our pollinators see in terms of colors. And do you know that bees actually see the color that we see as yellow? They actually see it as red. So they're drawn to it.
Yeah. They've got different eyeballs than us.
They
Imagine
got
that.
That's right. And so we need to let your lawn recover a little bit because of the drought last year.
Yeah.
Let those
stress.
Let those grass roots kind of get a hold. Now, we're not out of the woods yet in terms of drought.
Oh, I was going to say, well, there's some woods here.
I mean, Nancy. What I'm talking
I'm being
about,
a smart aleck. Yeah,
you
I know.
are, is we've got, we're making headway on gaining back some of the moisture. Going into, I'm going to say March, we were approximately 36 inches short. And I think now we're down into the low 20s in order to recover from last year's drought.
Pretty dry. My poor ponds, most of them are all dried up.
Absolutely. And, this is a very nice road, Nancy.
Yeah, it is. The roads that we're going to be on today, we're going to be on a couple different ones. But don't panic because they are pretty much contiguous. And, the people that watch our show, they don't get upset by that if we have to, get onto a different road for a while. Most people don't, fall over or have problems with that.
Well, it makes it a little more entertaining.
Yeah, why not?
Because we are trying to get you lost.
We try. Yeah.
Oh, look at what's coming. We're going to have to stop up here. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. We're going to have you stop and take a picture of the blossoms.
Yes. Isn't that nice?
Those are cherries, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, those are choke cherries, I bet.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the
Aren't they
cherry
beautiful?
wood? Cherry wood
Yes.
is very beautiful.
It is. It is some of the prettiest, nicest wood you'd ever want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because Trempealeau County is such a long, narrow county, usually the northern part of the county is a week or two behind the
At
southern.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone told me once it's every 15 miles makes a difference.
Every hour. Every hour is 1 week of growing season.
Yeah, I could see that too.
So if you start down like in Madison or Beloit,
Right. Yeah.
that's 3 hours.
Yeah, at least 3, 4.
So they're about 3 to 4 weeks ahead of us in terms of growing season. Isn't that crazy?
Well,
But with our Wisconsin weather now, who knows?
I'm always kidding my in-laws down in Illinois, wondering if they've got their, if they're harvesting tomatoes already when I'm just putting mine in. Now look at this building.
Well, this will give it away.
Not to everybody.
It will. Oh.
But look at the color. I just think that's really different.
We're just going to do a quick flash of color so that we don't spoil the whole drive. Right there you go. Now you're seeing it. There's our flash. Well, you can definitely say it's bold.
Yes, it's. You don't see that color too much.
No. It's like kind of looking around and seeing the black siding on houses now, or the dark gray.
Yeah, well, that's the trend.
Yeah.
And I'm not trendy, Mary.
I'm lucky if my shoes are tied on a good day, Nancy.
I'm lucky if I've got the same 2 shoes on. Some mornings, I'll tell you.
Well, it can be a challenge.
Yes, it can.
And now we're coming to a stop.
Right.
But this is not our great reveal.
No, we are going to take a right here.
Okay, we've got a right-hand turn.
Okay.
And now this is town road to
Yep.
town road.
Right, yeah. It's all town roads today. So,
Even our conduit road, no, because we were on a state highway
we came off that onto a town road.
onto
Yeah.
a town road.
Yeah.
Okay, so I bet you all know where we're at now.
I bet there's a lot of people that don't know where we are. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that just always know where we are.
Well, they're
It's-
fighting over it, Nancy.
Yeah. I had a fellow
Uh-oh.
at Blair, and he was putting some air in his tires, and he had a car full of dogs.
Oh.
It was so fun. And he said, oh, how much he liked he loved our program. And he said lots of times after he watches our program, he gets in his car and he goes and, replicates our drive.
Well, good.
Yeah, I thought, well, that's fun. Because that's a nice idea. Get out of the house.
It's always fun to hear those little anecdotal stories. And, we know that we can't do 100% perfection for these carefully scripted and
Right.
casted shows.
Where nothing ever goes wrong.
No, it's all joy and happiness, and
You don't know how many times we have rehearsed this. We have driven this road 5 or 6 times, right? Just to make sure it's perfect.
just to make sure that we have all the angles.
Yes, we want everybody that's watching this show to think that, boy, this is professional.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now here, folks, we are going to stay to the left.
Okay, we've got some kind of fun intersection here. It's
We
just
are
a
going
yield.
to the left. And look at that nice big wood pile. People are out here putting up wood.
Well, you got to get ready for next
Look
year.
at that.
Although I think everybody's got a few extra sticks. As we didn't use a whole lot of wood this
Well,
winter.
I have seen a lot of wood piles this spring that are huge. So you're probably right, Mary. They didn't burn as much as usual.
Well, we got through the February row. We're still on the March row in our
Oh,
basement. Yeah, because we've figured it out.
Oh, they're doing something with the bobcat.
Oh, yep. Cleanup time. Cleanup time. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Lots of work.
Spring work.
Spring work. Now's the time to do it, because before you know it, we'll be in wedding season.
Yes.
And fair season.
Yes.
And town event season.
There'll be lots to do, so you might as well stay home and get your work done now.
Yep, and it looks like this field over here's already been planted, Nancy.
Well, but
I
they
know.
oats?
No, this looks like corn.
Doesn't it seem too early for corn?
I think the ground is still a little bit too cold, but people get itchy.
Well, that's true.
And people have been itchy since the very end of February because our lack of Wisconsin winter.
Yeah, it was a strange one.
Yep, and as we look over this side where that field's been planted to corn, because I know it's too cold for soybeans. Now you can look at the hillside and see all the subtle different colors of green.
Now look out here to the right and up there past
To
the
the
power
right.
line. Do you see?
To the right,
Do you
past
see that?
power line.
See that hill up there?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's some actual goat prairie.
Oh, it looks like it.
Yeah.
And now, hopefully we won't lose it as we get closer. And I think that power line's going to get a bit away too. The show's ruined.
Well, not much we can do about it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, where the power line goes through, there isn't any brush there, but past the power line, I think that's actual goat prairie left there on the side of the hill.
I bet you it is further
Yeah.
up slope.
Yep,
You know it.
and that's unique, and it's
It's
Yeah.
rare, and the thing of it is, without the goats or man to maintain them, what happens to them?
Well, they just get overgrown. I got to pull off here before somebody that's following me whips out their shotgun. And
There we go. Did you ever harvest pussy willows when you were young?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
They were those cute little niblets
Yeah, yeah.
that, well, they were fuzzy. They were
Yes.
before the willow leaf opens, right?
Yeah.
That's when you get your pussy willows? I wonder if people still do that. Go out to the wetlands and get pussy willows.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they just stay home and play games on their computer. I don't know. I like to think they're out doing things.
Okay, now our road here kind of narrows up, so you're going to want to be careful and take your time.
Yeah, if you're driving a semi-truck over this road, you might want to really take it easy.
Yeah, and don't expect to go like 85 or 95 miles an hour on this stretch of
No.
this particular road. It is a beautiful drive, though.
So what do you think that machine is down there in the marsh
Oh,
area?
that's
where it used to
probably
be?
the remnants of a threshing machine.
You think that? I think it's like looks like one of those hay loaders.
Oh, it could very well be. It's just a skeleton
Yeah.
now. Yeah, it looks like a hay loader.
Yeah.
Make a haystack.
They
Yeah,
work pretty well, actually. I've had people tell me.
if you had the horsepower.
Yeah. And
You
then when
know.
you were putting your hay up loose,
Absolutely. They had those big clamp things.
well, you can see the Gulf Prairie up there.
Or
Rare and
they're an endangered habitat.
endangered habitat. It is. There's things that grow on the Gulf Prairie that doesn't grow anywhere else.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And there's cattails. We just got through reading a book about cattails, and
Well, fill us in a little bit about cattails, Nancy.
well, it was pretty interesting. They were talking about how the Native Americans really used every part of the cattail. They could eat the tuber part,
And that's the root.
yes, and then they were able to use the reed part and the stalk for making baskets and things. And the fun thing was that fluff, you know,
The down.
the down, they used that for their baby diapers, if you want to call it that. They would pack that around, you know, the babies when they were in their cradle boards and things. They
With
used-
their little squishy butts.
yeah,
Little
yeah.
squishy baby butts.
I'm
Keep
sure it
them
was
nice and
soft.
clean and fluffy.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of neat.
Well, you know, that goes to show the utility of a plant.
Yeah,
Right?
they used the whole thing. They felt that, you know, that these were really special plants because they really provided a lot of things. Well, here we are going up a hill.
Oh, we're going up a pretty steep grade here,
Yeah.
Nancy.
Think the car's going to make it?
You know, I find it so interesting because the road kind of narrowed down there, and now it's widening out
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I wonder why they narrowed it. You know, in just that one little spot.
I don't know.
You know, sometimes we should talk to the road engineers and, you know, find out why they put the road where they put the road
Yeah,
across all of them. I mean, sometimes it was for utility, but then they seem to move roads around, right?
roads got changed a lot. Oh, there's the little mayflowers that I'm
Oh.
not sure what they're really called, but they were like the first flowers out in the spring. And
Yes.
when I was a kid, I used to pick big bouquets of those. We always got so excited when they were mayflowers because
Well-
that meant it was spring.
For May Day. I wonder if
Yeah.
people still do May Day baskets.
I don't think they do. I think that's probably,
A tradition lost.
yeah, I think that's kind of gone.
We used to sneak around the neighborhood and put little bouquets of flowers on
Yeah.
people's porches.
We did
and-
that too. I don't think people do that anymore.
Well,
The May
maybe we should start that up as a new trend again.
Go pick them, and then we'll make some little baskets, and we'll run around and
Sneak around dropping off
Right,
flowers.
and then you yell May basket, and then you run. Yeah.
Hobble away. Oh, there's a nice big fat squirrel's nest.
Boy, we're up on the hill now.
We are. Now we're kind of riding a ridge. We came up from where we saw that little bit of wetland, and we've got, we're trying to be respectful of traffic.
Yeah, like I say, we don't want them shooting us, so.
That's right. Big knobby tires.
They are in a hurry, and we're not, so.
And on one side, we have a really nice forest, and on the other side, we've got some hay ground.
Kind of a steep slope.
It is a steep slope. I'd be nervous. I wouldn't plant corn on a slope like that.
And this hill, this part right here.
And brand new road, by the way.
Yeah, it used to be gravel. Well, when I was in high school, this was a long time ago. This was known as Selmer Eckern's Hill.
Oh, now she...
No, maybe only people that went to high school
down in this neighborhood would know.
Because this was
Selma Eckern?
This Selmer Eckern's Hill.
Selmer.
It had a reputation. This is where, if you wanted to have a party.
Oh, I get it. This is a naughty hill.
If you wanted to have a little private time, this is where you came. So,
oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, and that would be because, wow, what a view.
Yeah, and there isn't anybody living right up here. So.
No, it's beautiful up here, Nancy.
Yeah, except they put through the big High Line, but
well,
not much we can do about
Conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Conversation for another day. What a beautiful valley.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We are up here.
Not even close to being in the highest part of the county.
No.
We've settled that dispute or not over and over.
There's a nice field of golden dandelions.
Oh, look at that. Here, grab the camera. I'll grab the wheel. Okay?
Okay.
We're doing side street driving here, folks. Everything's good. Nancy's only going 8.
8. Yes, 8 miles an hour.
There you go. Look at that.
All right, so that's the High Line. But if you look around it and past it, you still see beautiful nature.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there's some steep hillsides here. Oof.
There really is. Wow. And it looks like somebody's doing some strategic logging.
Yeah, they've been busy.
Time of year to do it. Work's getting done.
So now we're coming to a stop sign.
Which is not... Or is it?
No, it's not the big reveal.
No grand reveal yet, folks.
And we are stopping at the stop sign, and then we are going to go left. We are going to go left.
And we're going to check both ways.
Yep, I don't see anybody coming.
And this is kind of a tricky little corner there.
Yeah. No, we're just going left. Harry, look up here. They must have had some real high water up here at one time.
I think that's from those floods that we got a couple of years back.
Could be.
Remember? We had all that water.
Oh my goodness, there must have been somebody out on their pontoon boat.
And they got washed up here. Wow. Way to the top of the ridge. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Look at that. Unreal, huh?
That was a big...
That was a big pontoon.
That was a big rain.
Big pontoon to get it way up here.
No kidding.
A little bit of silliness never hurt.
Boy, that rain must have been right out of Noah's Ark.
Yeah, I bet. Now we're starting to head down slow.
Yep.
And we're got a little bit tighter of a turn coming up here.
Right. If we don't want to go straight, because then we'll wind up in somebody's driveway.
In their garage.
Yeah, we'll wind up in their garage.
Say, good morning, right?
Whoops.
This stretch through here's got a little more mature trees. And then it looks like maybe there was a little bit of pasture here at one time, or somebody had a horse or something. Shed. Some buildings. And we're coming down at a pretty steep grade here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, unreal. And more cherries, it looks like. Right
Things
up
are
here.
blooming. Now, I just had a couple of mornings of frost up on the hill where I am, but...
Yeah, we had it in the valley.
Yeah, it's...
3 days this week we had frost. But hopefully we're turning the corner, right?
Yeah, well, they used to say frost until the middle of May, but maybe they've changed that now. I don't know.
I think nobody knows what the rules are anymore when it comes to
There
weather.
aren't any more rules.
There are no more rules.
It's just wide open.
Well, we were sweating whether we were going to be able to get out today at all because it was supposed to rain all day
Yeah, it
today.
was supposed to be all weekend. It was supposed to rain. Is that a real chicken out there?
That's a real chicken.
Okay.
That's a real chicken.
I love it.
And again, look at that. More wood pile.
Yep.
And you know, this winter was pretty hard on the trees.
You think so?
Well, because of the wind. And
Yeah.
last year, the winds.
Yeah.
And I notice I see a lot of down trees. And of course, we all notice that pretty little emerald green ash borer is making its way through our forests and our trees. And that little devil, that baby can really munch down our ash trees. But they are coming out with different ash tree varieties.
Yeah, that was the one thing I had really a lot of success with my CRP planting was the ash trees. You know, they seem to not get eaten down by the deer, and they grew, and then what do you know? They get taken down by the ash borer.
Oh, wow.
Look at this house over here. They've
got huge
mowed around their rocks.
rocks.
Isn't that pretty?
See, and you know me and rocks.
Wouldn't you have fun there?
I would.
Yes.
I would.
Mary'd be out there all the time just crawling around looking at them.
Yeah, and it looks like they've got lammies out there too.
Yeah. Well,
Some sheep,
this
nice little
is the time of
farmette.
year for the little critters.
Oh, yes. You never know what you're going to see until you hop in your car and you go on Name That Road.
That's right. You take some of our journeys and you'll have a good time.
And you'll get to see a horse.
Yep, you'll see stuff that you haven't seen before, maybe.
You know, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any turkeys today. Gobble,
Well,
gobble, gobble.
Yeah, we heard them. We just didn't see them, did we? According to my navigator thing here in my car, we're going west, due west.
Where's that?
Right there.
There it is.
Yep.
Right there. We're
West.
going due west.
Yep.
But there was a road off to the right, but we didn't take that one.
No, I thought we'd just stay on this one, and when we come to the stop sign up here, that will be the great reveal.
The grand reveal.
Yep, yep.
But now, if we look way over there, is that a county road or is that a state road?
That is a state road.
That's a state road. Okay.
So there we gave you another clue. In fact,
Yes,
Mary was gracious enough to do that.
I did. You can blame that spoiler on me. But that's okay because I've got broad shoulders.
Right.
As you noticed at the introduction of this show when Nancy was beating me in her yard
Yeah.
while I'm trying to film our intro. The little wiggles. Those are from Nancy poking me. Yeah, and you know what, Nancy? Right here we're looking at probably corn planted into this beautiful cover crop of rye.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. That is awesome. And then I'm going to wave at everyone. We can see me in the mirror. I like that image. That's a fun one. I always like to see if you can see me with a camera.
Get this barn here, too.
Oh, look at this is a nice one.
Yeah.
Here, grab this so we can get a full side view. And that's a Century barn. You can keep
A
driving.
Century barn?
Century Farm,
Oh.
because they've got the Century sign up
No, you
on the barn.
don't drive us into the
I'm not
ditch.
driving us in the ditch.
It's nice to see it kept up like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice barn. Yeah, with the harvester.
Yeah.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And you know barns need people.
And livestock, they need something in them, don't they? Otherwise they become
Absolutely.
big wind tunnels.
Yes.
And down they go.
Yep, and over here we can see where folks have been cleaning up trees that are coming down.
It
And
was such an easy winter. I bet people were out all winter doing that.
oh, well, the cleanup is so immense, Nancy.
Yeah.
So immense.
I had a big brush pile that I wanted to burn over the winter, but there was never any snow, so I
Right.
couldn't do it. But that's okay.
Have you had a chance to light it up now that it's greening?
No, and I thought, that's okay. It can just stay for a while. I'm sure there's things living in there, so.
And see, that's my hesitation.
Yeah.
Unless it's a pile that you make today and burn tomorrow.
Yeah, there's going to be stuff in there.
Critters move in at a pretty fast clip to find a new home. Sometimes we call it rabbitat.
Probably is.
Place for the rabbits.
Yeah, they got to have a place too, I guess.
That's right. And now we're climbing a little bit. We dipped down, went off one kind of a ridge line, and continuing to progress forward to the grand reveal.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Oh, it's
everybody's on the edge of their seats, probably.
They're nail biting.
Yeah. And
this is a nail biting adventure.
And I'm telling people, because right when we get around this corner, we're going to be at the stop sign. So if you've got guesses on what our route has been, where we are, you better do it right now.
Start the argument.
Right.
Start the argument. Get the fight going. Who found out first? Who knew it first? Who guessed it first?
You get on your phone and you call your family and your neighbors and tell them,
laugh.
This is where I think they were.
That's right. And we're coming, and you're right, man. It's right around this corner.
Yep.
And we've got our precedented. There's our stop ahead sign.
Not all roads have those.
Not all roads have them. And we take advantage of it when they do, because, that's how you know that the show is almost over.
Yeah.
And that we're going to do a grand
Here
reveal.
it comes. Okay, you got 5 more seconds here to shout out where you think we are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
Here
we are ending on a state highway.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Here is.
And this was, the name of this road right here is
Dopp Road.
Dopp Road.
D-O-P-P.
And we started our adventure on Gilmeister Road. And that was down in the town of Gale, right off of Silver Creek Road.
But first, we came off of Highway 53.
Yes,
And then what was the name of the road that we first took to get to Gilmeister?
Silver Creek Road.
Silver Creek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is right on the edge of Galesville.
Nancy's doing some more video
I'm
magic.
trying.
There she is.
Okay.
Look at the concentration. Sheer concentration.
Perfect. Got it. Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so Nancy, look at the camera and tell us where we went.
Okay, so we got on Gilmeister Road and we started going north, and we went over the hill down into Crystal Valley. And at the stop sign there, we took a right onto Crystal Valley Road, and we stayed on that road, and we came to like a little Y on the road, and we went to the left. And that became Cory Road, C-O-R-Y. And that kind of wound around, went up on Selmer Eckers Hill, and we stayed on Cory Road till it became Dopp Road. So,
And we landed on Highway 53.
Yeah, here we are.
And we hope you enjoyed this.
Name that road, and we hope that you and your
family are still talking.
yes, that people aren't sitting there slapping each other and pulling hair.
I won.
Yeah.
I knew first. We'll see you